Hello Aries, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the 2025 eclipse season for the sign of Aries. Now do keep in mind that this is a tarot reading. This is not an astrology reading. I would suggest that if you're looking for more specific astrological content, that you consult an astrologer or check out one of the many available videos about the eclipse season on YouTube. So the way that this works is there are 4 eclipses in the year of 2025. The first series of eclipses start here in March. The first one's on March 14th. The second one is on March 29th. The energies from the first set of eclipses span all the way until the next set of eclipses, which are in September. That would be September 7th and September 21st. So the energies from this series that are coming, from this series of eclipses that are happening in just a few days, you will see these themes span all the way to September. So I hope that makes sense. Let's go ahead and take a look at what might be coming in for you here in this eclipse season. Now, I should also note that the eclipses this year are in Virgo, Aries, and Pisces. The first 2 here in March are in Virgo and Aries. So for you, you may feel the eclipses more than other signs, Aries, because one of these is in your sign. That one is on March 29th. Oop, I already split the deck. All right, I'm talking too much. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's get the cards out here. I do hope you're doing well. I hope things are going good for you. There's a feeling with everything that's happening, 2025 feels like a big year, globally, for the collective, for everyone here on Earth, and it just feels like this series of eclipses it's going to be heavy. You know, it's going to be heavy this year. So I figured, not just personally, but also in terms of everything that's happening right now in the world. So I thought it would be a really, really wise idea to take a look at what's going on here in the tarot. All right, so let me get everything lined up here and in view. And all right, I think that's looking just about good enough to me, as good as it's going to look. Energy on the bottom, you have the 7 of Pentacles. So for you personally, you may find yourself being dedicated to something that you've been in for a long time, okay? I feel like you've been working diligently on something in your life. We'll see what that might be around. Some of you may have been dedicated to a person here over the last 6 months, spanning back to the last series of eclipses, which would have been in the fall of 2024. Some of you may have started a relationship around that time, or there may have been a significant love situation that happened with you or for you, and you may have been dedicated to this person or this timeline. Others of you have been dedicated in your financial situation. You've been working hard to plant seeds, and you're now ready to potentially reap your harvest here. You may be making decisions as well financially, okay? You may have some big decisions to make financially in the next 6 months, or throughout this eclipse season. And the reason I say that is right away in the middle, you have the Ace of Pentacles, right? So the 7 of Pentacles is long-term success in financial situations, which you have on the bottom, or a long-term situation potentially in love. The Ace of Pentacles is the start, okay? It's one of the seeds that you plant. It's the initial seed that you plant that will hopefully grow into this huge field of crops that you see here on the 7 of Pentacles. So I have a feeling that some of you are ready to take one of these pentacles here, as you see on the 7 of Pentacles, or maybe the whole harvest, and plant something new. Start over, start anew on something financially. Maybe you're looking at your situation and saying, there are things that I could improve on, there are things that I could add. You're ready to get a fresh start financially for some of you. You could also be signing important agreements and documents over the next 6 months or so during this eclipse series, these 2 series of eclipses. This looks pretty good for you. The overall message here is extremely positive, Aries. Let's go ahead and continue forward and see what else is going on in this reading. You have the 5 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, and the Judgment card here. So the 5 of Wands may suggest that things could get a little, you know what the word is that's coming to my mind is like feisty, but a little challenging, I think, is a better way of describing this. The 5 of Wands is a conflict, okay? It can be a conflict, but it says that you are battle tested. You're ready for some type of battle if you need to, right? It doesn't suggest that it's 100% happening. Remember, these are just general readings, but the Five of Wands would suggest that you're ready to fight for something in your life. And there could be some significant conflict here that has already happened or that is coming in for you here. The Two of Cups is your potential significant other. This is a very, very positive card in love. In fact, it's probably my favorite love card. This is like two souls coming together in this lifetime. This also just talks about partnerships generally in your life. And so I do foresee a potential conflict here, but conflicts are a part of life, right? Many people are conflict avoidant, and I get that. But, I'm a Libra. I like to keep the peace. But I get that. But conflicts are unavoidable, right? It's a part of the experience that we have here, right? And so for you, there may be something that you're coming to a head on over the next couple months, right? Between now and call it September, that is very significant for you and your partnerships, whether they be romantic or in business or in some other area. And the thing is, this is karmically aligned for you, right? This challenge or this situation is part of your soul's growth. The Judgment card represents, it's a very important card in the tarot because it's the final card before you hit the world. You see the reason I chose these cards is because it actually shows you the astrological signs here. So Judgment can be associated with Pluto. What's nice for you is you have the world here in the future. So I always like to say that the Judgment card is sort of like the final boss, all right? If you're looking at life like a video game, just stick with me here for a second. The Judgment card is like the final level or the final boss before you complete the game. And it says that you have something important that's coming to a head here, okay? It's all of the actions that you've taken up to this point rendering out in front of you. The Judgment card is basically this, and the Justice card are the biggest cards of karma in the tarot. I will look out for the Justice card when we do the clarifications. But there's something important here. There's some important action that's happening here. It may be around a conflict, or it may be around something that you feel like you need to fight for here with this Five of Wands showing up in the future. In the middle column, you have the King of Cups, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So you love to see this. You have double aces here showing up in the middle, okay? So the King of Cups may say that you lead from the heart, right? As a person, like in the decisions that you make, Aries, you lead from the heart. This person is heart-centered. This person's heart-based. This is how they're making their decisions. Whatever their heart tells them to do, they do it. The other thing about the King of Cups is that this is somebody who's extremely emotionally capable, right? And emotionally equipped. They can handle their emotions well. They also have a high level of emotional intelligence. And for you, as this is next to the Five of Wands, I would just be careful. There may be like a, here's what I'll say. There's this energy with the Five of Wands and the King of Cups where there could be some like spillover, right? Of like a emotional outpouring, right? An event that like gets very emotional, gets very emotionally heated. And this is why I think the King of Cups is coming in here for you, because it's signaling you to be aware of any sort of like potentially emotionally challenging situations, and to try your best to handle them with grace, we could say, or handle them in an emotionally intelligent way, which you are very capable of doing, Aries. Okay, so this is one thing that's coming forward, and I like this for you because any conflict you will return to your heart space, right? You'll return to your heart space and you'll make a heart-based decision. I talked about how the Ace of Pentacles is that initial seed that you are looking to plant somewhere, potentially in your financial life, which is excellent for you. You may have a breakthrough here in the next, we'll call it like between now and September, with this Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a card that can say that you are getting a breakthrough. It's divine inspiration. It is the start of something new as well. But you see this symbolism here. This is like the hand of God or the hand of the universe saying that you are being divinely guided towards a new beginning, typically, in the tarot. And it also says that you will have success in whatever new beginning you undertake here in the future, which is incredible for you. Now, in the final column, you have the Four of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the World. There are really two significant energies going on here in this reading. And the first one is the union, the counterpart in the tarot, which is the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This is a counterpart in the tarot. And you also have the Judgment in the World. These cards come one after the other, so you have a progression of events happening for you here, Aries, that is very significant in the next couple months here. Okay, so there is a significant situation for some of you with a counterpart or a partnership here showing up. It's very clear with the Two of Cups, the King, and the Queen of Cups. And then there's also a healthy completion, a successful completion around maybe a conflict or a new beginning that you're looking to create here. You have two major cards of success with the Ace of Swords and the World. These cards are really, really good for any sort of like successful, like trying to create, undergo a successful new beginning or complete something in a successful way. They're actually kind of opposite in that the Ace of Swords is a successful new beginning and the World is a successful completion. But you have a healthy completion or new beginning that is showing up, maybe both as well. It may be one of those energies where it's like as one door closes, another door opens type of deal. So why don't we go ahead and start to clarify this situation even more. We'll start by pulling some of these oracle cards here, and we'll see what we have. So we've got 1, 2, and 3. We'll take those. Let's also take a look at the energy on the bottom. Yeah, you have Saint Germain, karma releasing, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. There's something about your karma here showing up. Again, karma, I say this all the time, it's just the accumulation of your actions. It's just the actions that you've taken in life being put in front of you, showing you what's been going on with this Judgment card. And now you've got this karma releasing energy here. You've got one of my favorite cards in this deck. I've got like 3 favorite cards. This is one of them. You have Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed, deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So when I see this card show up for people, it almost always signifies that you will be encountering some type of synchronicity in your life. So I always say, like, look out for angel numbers. Like my personal favorite is like 222. You may be seeing this on like dashboards or license plates or on the stove or the oven or whatever, clocks, all of that. Or you may also be overhearing important conversations. Like for example, I always say like you're in line at Starbucks and you hear someone just having a conversation and there's something in that conversation that connects to your situation. Sometimes also people may come forward to tell you something that you need to hear. This could be a stranger as well, where it's like, okay, why are you saying this to me? This is weird type of deal. This is all connected to some type of potential synchronicity that could be showing up in your life. You could also be having profound dreams as well. So pay attention over the next 6 months. You'll be seeing some synchronicities. The universe will be trying to talk to you in some way. You have the Shekinah, sacred self, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. And then you also have Serapis Bey, ascension, move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. Okay, so if you're concerned about some type of conflict showing up in your life, the cards here are saying that you can move forward. You can rise above whatever conflict's showing up here for you and come to a healthy and successful resolution. All right, let's go ahead and let's pull some more tarot cards here and see what we have going on for you, Aries. Now remember, one of these eclipses, and that would be on the 29th of March, so coming up here, is going to be in your sign. So this could be pretty significant for you, this stretch of time, and also just this eclipse season. So let's see what else we have. You have the Emperor, 4 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands. All right, so with the Emperor, I love this for you because the Emperor is another sign of success. You actually have 3 huge signs of success in the tarot: Emperor, Ace of Swords, and the World here. And the Emperor says that people respect you. When you have something to say, people listen up, right? Particularly as it relates to your career. The other thing is the Emperor is your sign. The Emperor is the card associated with Aries in the tarot. So for you, you are coming out on top of this conflict or whatever this challenge that may be presenting itself. This could be financially, but I have a feeling that this is connected to a significant person in your life Again, this does not have to be like a romantic relationship. This could be something with family members. This could be something with friends, with colleagues. The thing is, you're rising above this situation because you have this Emperor card. It's your energy, but also this is a leader in the tarot. The Emperor is a leader. And it's also somebody who just emanates success in the tarot. And so you are coming out on top of this situation. You also here have the Four of Pentacles, which can represent holding on to something potentially. Some of you may have been in a relationship that maybe you're holding on to somebody in your life, right? The Four of Pentacles needs to let go of one of these pentacles. They have four, but they're afraid. You can see the expression on their face. You can see that every part of them is touching a pentacle, meaning that they are totally consumed potentially by their financial situation in this case because it's the pentacles, but you can connect that to any area of life. They're consumed with something. And the reality is if they let go of one of these, they'd still be fine. They still have three pentacles, right? And who knows, if they place one pentacle somewhere, that one pentacle could turn into 10 pentacles, which the person in the Seven of Pentacles has figured out. They planted this seed a long time ago, and now all of these crops are ready, right? So the idea here is that maybe you need to let go of someone or something in your life. You then have, you don't have to, by the way, but maybe, remember, I can never tell you what to do, but I can only read the cards. And with the Two of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, it may suggest there's some area of life here that you need to let go of. It may not be, if your relationship's great, remember, this is a general reading, take what resonates, drop what doesn't. If your relationship's great, that's not the message. There's maybe something else that you're holding on to. Okay, it could be anything, like a job is a great one. People stay in jobs for way too long. They've seen the writing on the wall a long time ago, and they choose to stay in the job, and they never leave. And they're unhappy, right? And so it could be a situation like that as well for you. You then have the Eight of Wands, which represents, it's another card of breakthroughs. You have two breakthrough energies here with the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Swords. I love that for you. I think that you'll be making headway on something very significant in your life here during this eclipse series that we have. These two eclipse series that we have for this eclipse season. You then have the Temperance card. Oop, just dropped a card here. Let me grab that for you. You have the Knight of Pentacles. We're going to take the card that dropped here. Give me 1 second, and then we will. Sorry about that. Well, Aries, you're never going to believe this. Maybe you are. It's the Two of Cups. Wow, it's a Two of Cups. So we're going to put that here with the Knight of Pentacles. So we have the Two of Cups there next to the Two of Cups. So we've now got the Two of Cups twice coming in on the clarifications. You also have the Hermit card. Absolutely incredible for you. The Knight of Pentacles says that you are ready to work hard for something, right? The Knight of Pentacles creates success, creates abundance, creates wealth by, for example, being the first one in the office and the last one to leave, right? They are a hard worker in the tarot. That is what the Knight of Pentacles is. Now, the other thing is, in relationships, the Knight of Pentacles may be somebody who's more focused on their career than they are on their relationship, right? They're more focused on money, on investing, on their career, than in their relationship. And maybe this is a conversation that you're having or that somebody's having with you, saying like, hey, we need to dedicate more time to each other or something like this. This could also show up in some other type of partnership in your life, but this is significant. There's also a new seed that's being planted in a partnership or in a financial situation for some of you, as the Ace of Pentacles is below this. So this could be a really healthy chance for those of you in committed partnerships or relationships or whatever it is to renew something or to reinvigorate that partnership or relationship in some way. You then here have the Hermit card, which says that you may be trying to find the answers from within here. The Hermit is a wise person. This is somebody who can draw on their deep pool of wisdom to create something or to be guided in a certain direction, especially as you have the Ace of Swords with that. Remember, we've got a nice breakthrough showing up for you here, Aries. During this eclipse season, you have the Nine of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles here. So if you've been feeling down and out, this is going to turn around for you. If this reading is for you, this is going to turn around for you here with the World. You have a successful completion in a financial area or in an area connected to a partnership. With the World, the Ace of Swords, all of these other signs of success, perhaps you have felt like you have not had the thing that you want in life, as you have this Five of Pentacles. There's something that you've been striving for, there's something that you've longed for, that you've wanted for a long time. With the Five of Pentacles, the World says that you can successfully complete this energy, right? This energy can clear from your life. This energy of lack, right? Or of wanting something that you haven't had yet. This can clear from your life with the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and all of these other signs of success. There's a completion around this area for you with the World and the Five of Pentacles. You then have the King of Pentacles here, which is another like boss card with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. These people are extremely successful in money and in career. And then the Nine of Swords, it can indicate that potentially the Nine of Swords can indicate that there's something here that's stressing you out in your situation. This is a card of anxiety, and I didn't talk about the Four of Swords, but the Four of Swords is a card of rest and recovery. So I see you having an opportunity. And first, I would say that it's time for you to get a lot more sleep. Okay, if you're not sleeping well, it's time for you to talk to a doctor if you need to, or do something about your sleep, and consult someone if you need to consult someone, an expert, a medical professional, whatever it is, or change something in your routine so that your sleep can improve, because you have two conflicting messages. One indicating that maybe it's a time for rest, and one indicating that you're having sleepless nights, right? So there's something with that is pretty significant here, showing up for you. Also, don't worry, during eclipses, it can be hard to sleep during these times. This has been talked about for, hundreds and hundreds of years. It is hard to sleep during eclipse season, especially for you on the, around the 29th, because that one is in your sign. So just keep that in mind. But overall, this looks really good. It seems like you're turning your situation around in a big way. You then have the Page of Swords, which can indicate a delay around something, can also signify like some sort of difficult conversation as well. Okay, Aries, why don't we go ahead and wrap up this reading by taking a look at the Kipper cards here and see what comes forward for you. I really love this energy for you, Aries. I think that this is going to be a significant eclipse season for you. You have the Lovers. Well, without a doubt, some of you are dealing with a relationship situation. Message of concern, bad health, courtship, courthouse, and sudden wealth. All right, two things on the love message here. One of the two of you, either you or the other person, is not doing enough in the relationship. They're not showing up. Okay, courtship and bad health, message of concern. There's a conversation about what are we doing for each other, or are we spending enough time with each other, whatever the case may be. There's some challenging situation going on there around dedication, around how much time you're spending together. On the other end, in the relationship stuff, it seems like there could be some separation of assets going on here with courthouse, sudden wealth, bad health, courtship. And then if you're not here for love, you are looking to mend a business partnership or a relationship to another type of person in your life, such as a family member, a friend, or a significant person as well. But overall, you've got amazing energy showing up here in the eclipse season. I should also note on the bottom, you have family room. So again, some of you, this may not be about your significant love relationship. It could also be about your family members, the family you were born into, or some other family that you have. Okay, this is what I have here for you, Aries. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll most certainly be talking to you again soon.